What, you thought we were done skiing for the season? Not yet. Back to e-discovery ski trip. So today we're gonna do one more day of skiing. I got everybody skis. So today we're gonna talk about something that has happened in our industry recently, which is a ransomware attack on one of the e-discovery vendors. At this time we still don't know the actual results of this attack. We don't know if there are any data leaks have happened, what kind of damage have the company sustained, and so on. But what I want to talk about today is what kind of repercussions are going to happen for the rest of us in the industry. Now, the idea of this video is not to sort of say what I think, but I kind of ask you, what do you guys think? I have some ideas that I'll share with you in this video, but I kind of want to know what you think, not necessarily my opinion. So my first concern is security. And of course, everyone's going to want to tighten up their security so everything is safer and, well, no one can do anything as far as getting into the system or do something malicious. However, our security right now is in a really terrible shape from productivity standpoint. No one can do anything. You know, computers are locked down, you can't copy things, some people don't even have local drives. So we've taken security to such an extreme level that productivity suffers tremendously. And this is why I have this concern that once we start to increase the security, it'll be more and more difficult to actually get things done on a day-to-day basis. And of course, once we get security of our computers up to higher standard, we're gonna need to secure our networks. So remoting into work is gonna involve even more steps. Not only you have to install some crazy software, but you're gonna have multiple levels of authentications and steps, and it's just gonna take longer and longer to remote to the office to get any work done. And the fact that it happened at a vendor, do you think we'll have less trust in vendors? Would companies try to pull data into their own data center and trying to have more control so they know how the data is being managed, what kind of policies are installed? Because there is not a lot of visibility into other vendor systems. You know, they could paint a pretty picture when you go for initial meeting, but what's actually happening is, well, you don't know. And this is what people were saying, is computers were outdated, software was outdated, and that was possibly a contributing factor to how this happened to begin with. That's what you get when you're trying to show off. But you know what? Putting your stuff on data center isn't really cool these days. So perhaps we're gonna see more and more cloud adoption. I mean, we're already seeing that, but maybe people will start trusting cloud more and using it more. Now, the other thing I hope we're gonna get from this are software and hardware upgrades. Now, hardware gets upgraded not so frequently because, well, IT department and management, they don't really want to justify buying new stuff if the old stuff still works. So aside from having like different issues in CPUs, vulnerabilities or something like that, which is extremely rare and usually patched by software, aside from that, there's going to be very little chance of getting your hardware upgrade. But I think we're going to see much more upgrades in the software, because software does have bugs, there are vulnerabilities that show up all the time. Software may be using other components that are not up to date, so you do have to upgrade software, and I'm really hoping we're going to see more and more of that. Finally, do you think we're going to be investing more into people's training, and specifically security training? Because in any security, people are the weakest chain in the link, and people are usually what cause all the vulnerabilities. If you could lock the system down so that people couldn't do anything, you wouldn't have any problems, but also no work would get done. So that's kind of the balance between the two. So like I said in the beginning of the video, this is a question to you. What do you guys think are going to be repercussions in lead support industry? What are we going to see because of this ransomware attack? And I know it's too early at the time of making this video to know the exact impact, what actually got damaged, were there any leaks, but I figured I'll ask you, what do you think as of right now? Skier's ability isn't tested up on the mountain, it's tested in the lunchroom. And the most difficult part of skiing is carrying a tray of food up or down the stairs.